Hey there, Tina Forsyth here. So I just got back from a weekend in New York City and I wanted to share with you what I was doing there. Believe it or not, I didn't go shopping, which might surprise some of you because I've been known to shop. I like shopping. I was actually there for the first meeting of the 7-Figure Club Mastermind Group. And this is part of the Savor the Success network that I had recently joined. And you know, I have to tell you, this was a really great weekend for me. I've been feeling for quite a while now basically lonely in my business. You know, it sounds so cliche to say that, right? It's lonely at the top sort of thing. But when, you know, for me, leading my business, and in particular, you know, really growing and being very growth focused and really needing to step in and own that and decide and move forward in various different ways, that has been a little lonely for me from time to time. And I remember it was probably about a year or so ago that I just really got clear, you know, I want to be a part of a small group mastermind. I want to be a part of a group of 8 women who are in the same stage in their business as I am and looking to move forward, you know, in great big ways, if you will. And, you know, I have my one-on-one coach and I have people I work with from that perspective, which is great, but I really wanted this intimate mastermind sort of scenario. And that's exactly what this group is, right? So we had our first meeting here this past weekend in New York and, you know, it was amazing in many, many different ways. But one thing that really stood out for me is the end of the 2 days together, we had an exercise where each of us shared with each other, you know, what I see for you. What I see for you down the road. I think it was 5 years down the road or something like that, right? And, you know, this was really powerful for me because, you know, as I'm sure you've probably come to realize, if we're left to our own devices, I know it's true for me, you know, I'm always going to stay small or I might get caught up in things and so on, right? But other people can always see things we can see things in each other that quite often we don't see in ourselves. And what was really cool about this exercise, almost everybody came back and said, you know, what I see for you is a New York Times bestseller. I'm looking at my little book. These are all the notes I got from everybody, right? You know, speaking globally, helping them solve business issues. Your book is a bestseller. You know, lots of things about speaking and writing books. You know, again, your book's on the New York Times bestseller list. It's going to open so many doors for you. Multiple book deals, all kinds of fun stuff. Right? You know, and something that really hit home for me, I had decided even a few weeks ago that yes, I'm going to write my next book. I'm working on it right now. I want to have it done at the end of the summer, quite honestly. So, you know, I'm going to be working on it pretty in depth here over the next couple of months. But this really helped me own that. And, you know, it really helped me realize too that, you know what, I want my book to be on the New York Times bestseller list. Why the hell not, quite honestly? You know, and if you had asked me that even a week or so ago, it would have been like, oh, pshaw. Whatever, forget it. Yeah, no, I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to write my book. It's like, no, I want this book to have an impact on people. I want this book to really be as big as it can be and to get it out there in the biggest way possible. And I actually feel like that's possible now. You know, I really feel like that's possible now. And quite honestly, if it wasn't for this group, you know, us together as 8 women really being able to, and them being able to reflect that to me, if you will, I don't think I'd be feeling this way right now. So I mean, that's just one of many things that were very powerful for me over the weekend, you know. And just bottom line too, oh, it's so important to be a part of a group of people who are where you are and headed towards where you want to go as well too, right? I think it's so important to have that, you know, and especially as women in our businesses. You know, it's easy to get caught up in the day-to-day. It's easy to get caught up in the gotta do this, gotta do it, blah, 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 blah. It's easy to get caught up in everything else going on in life with other commitments and family and children and, you know, puppies. In my case too, crazy puppies, you know, all kinds of things going on in life. It felt really good to connect with a group of women entrepreneurs who are doing big things as well. Right? And so if you don't have that in your life, you know, I just really want to encourage you to explore that, to look for it. Right? And because I just think it's so important to do so. So hey, look for me on the bestseller list. New York Times bestseller, here I come. Woohoo! You know, not tomorrow, but pretty darn soon. That's my plan anyhow. Until next time, everyone, take care. Bye now.